boys and girls, my name is Miss Lisa. You have joined me once again for the Crafty Corner. Today we are going to make a mama hen with her little baby chicks. Aren't they cute? All right, we have some books at the library that sort of have this topic, so you could come check that out as well. In our packets today, you are going to be provided with a bunch of construction paper. That's all you're going to get. You're going to need to have some glue, maybe a pencil, maybe some things that are round, okay? Find some things that are round to help you out today. Markers would be a good idea as well. All right, so to get started, we have this whole scene that we're going to do. First of all, I think what we should do is place our grass. So you're going to have a half a sheet, but you don't just want to plop that down there. You sort of want the mama hen to be up here with the little chicklings following her. So you're going to want to take your scissors and just cut off some of it. So I'm just going to sort of cut over here and make a little hill until it sort of comes up to over to that side. So it has a little bit of a slant, but not too much. Since we're going to do a huge piece of paper, let's go ahead and use our white glue to go ahead and glue this down. Scribble the glue on the back. You don't want so much or big globs of it that it comes squeezing out the sides. That's not what we want to do. So we scribble the glue down and turn it over and press it down so that now we have a nice hillside for our mama hen to take her chicks out for a walk. All right, so we have some white for some clouds. You don't have a lot of cloud space, so you may want to just make some little, like little oval clouds. You're not going to have a lot of space, so we're just going to make a cute little puffy cloud here. And I'm going to make one more. I'm not sure exactly how much space I'm going to have, but I'm just going to make another little cloud shape. So that part is done and ready. All right, I'm going to leave my paper in case I have to make another cloud later. All right, I'm going to save some of my orange for different parts of mama hen, but I am going to cut a little square here. And the trick to making a circle, if you don't have a circle shape to trace, is to start with a square and then cut off the ends, okay, or cut off each corner. And you get a pretty decent circle by cutting each of those off. Now, I don't want it to be that big, so I'm just going to take my scissors and take my hand and sort of roll it around and around and around until I get about the size I want. Okay, and that can be my hot sunshine for today. Okay, I'm trying to get up all my little scraps to be able to throw them away. All right, now it's a good thing I didn't use all my cloud space because this is also, the white is also mama hen. So I'm going to use this inside of this tape. So I'm going to lay that down and I'm going to trace that circle. And that was going to give me the shape that I need for mama hen. And I'm going to cut it out. And then I'm going to also be thinking about some baby little chicks. So I'm going to have my mama hen up here. My baby chicks are going to be a smaller circle. So I found this little jar that has a smaller circle to it. I'm going to trace my 3 little babies on the yellow. And don't throw anything away yet because we do use some scraps from each of these colors. So I'm going to go around my circles here that I made. Try to keep them as circular as possible. Sometimes that's difficult. Circles are one of the harder shapes to cut out and to make them still look like a circle without making them look like something else. All right, so I'm going to get me 3 babies. If you don't want to have three little chicks, you can just do 2 or 1. It's up to you. Now, the way that we're going to make these is we are going to cut a slat about halfway down, right in the middle of one of the circles. Just go cut a slat. Then we're going to take this part and fold it down. Now, it didn't come all the way down to the bottom, so I didn't go far enough. Cut just a little bit more. There we go. And that turns out to be one of the little wings. So we're going to do the same thing to the mama. I'm going to cut halfway down, fold that, and there's our mama. And our babies are almost the same size. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and trim this down a little bit more because I want my babies to look like babies. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Cut halfway down, flip the arm down, and since it didn't match, that's fine because I do want it to be a little smaller than the circle I had picked out. Okay. Same thing for this one, cut it down, flip the little wing down, and hopefully you don't have to go through this extra step of trimming it down, but if you do, that's okay. It's always better to start off with something a little bigger than be able to trim it down, than make it too small and you can't make it any bigger. All right, so I am going to take my black marker, give my little chicks their eyes. Okay. And with some of the orange paper I had left over, I'm going to cut a tiny little spot and I'm going to make some little triangles so that we can glue those on. And where's my glue stick? There we go. All right, glue this little beak on here. Just like that. I need a couple more little beaks, a couple more little triangles. So a triangle is pretty easy to make. Just go at a diagonal with your scissor and then come to the other side and make that same triangular shape or that same cut. And I need a little bit of a bigger triangle here for Mama. Just like that. She can have that one. So let me put a little glue there. Put it on my little chick. I think, guys, if you go to TSC right now, or at least maybe they're already gone, but I know they have, Tractor Supply has little baby chicks and they're so cute. All right, so I need to decide where I'm placing everybody. Oh, she doesn't have her beak on yet. Okay, and then I need to give her a little eyeball. Now, mamas have a little feathers up at the top of their head. And so I'm going to cut myself a little rectangle, and I'm going to sort of come out, and I'm going to go in and down and back up and back down and back up and back down, something like that, to glue here to the top of her head. That helps her look more like a mama hen. Okay. Sort of looks like a cactus, but oh well, art is art. Okay. Sometimes, anyway. All right. Underneath their beaks, they also have some extra skin right here. So I need to trim that up a little bit so it's roundish. Get some glue on that. Sometimes it's hard when you're dealing with such little pieces. Glue that down there. She also needs some tail feathers. So I'm going to take some of the yellow, some of the orange, some of that red. I'm going to lay those three on top of each other so that I sort of get all the same shape. And I'm just going to make a long, skinny oval. So I'm going to come up, curve around the top, come back down. And that way I have these pretty tail feathers that can go right here. So I might need to glue them together. and then glue them to her. Oops, where'd the red one go? Oh, it's still stuck on the glue. Okay, lots of glue right there. There we go. Now, I had taken some orange and red and yellow marker and done some squiggly lines on her. Created some really pretty designs, so you can do whatever you want. Make polka dots or squiggle lines, whatever, just to give her a little decoration. You can even add some other little feathers coming down this way, like this. You can color them in whatever color you want. I'm going to make them mostly yellow. There we go. So that's sort of fun. Be creative, whatever you want with her. So I'm going to decide where I'm going to place them now on my paper. And then after we get them drawn in, then we need to glue in, or not glue in, I'm sorry, draw in their feet. So we have these two. This one's sort of ahead of Mama. I think that looks all pretty good where I've got them situated. So I'm going to put the glue on the back. Put the glue on the back, and I'm just enough to make it stick. Just wiggle it around a little bit. Scribble the glue on there. Scribble the glue. Okay. And then we can put the little feet on by drawing a straight line down and then 3 little lines coming out for their feet. And I mean, once you get this part done, the rest of it's pretty much however you want to decorate it. So you can make lines coming off the sun. You can make birds in the sky. We can glue our clouds down. We can make flowers on the hillside. Birds in the sky. If you're really creative, you could draw maybe a barn in the background or a silo. That would be really neat. You can make this look like there's grass here just by doing some little squiggles with green. Okay, that just adds a little bit more texture to the project. Okay, and then we can draw some little flowers in. And the rest of this is all just adding the little details to make it how you would like it to look. Okay, go ahead and draw a couple little purple flowers, little violets that are coming out. You can draw a little worm, maybe for them to eat. I can have a little bird up in the sky flying around. That's what we're doing today, boys and girls. I hope you like this project. It's a great springtime project. Oh, that was never glued down. I'm glad I didn't pick that up yet. Where's my glue stick? Here we go. All right, let's glue our sun down. There we go. So come on down to the library, boys and girls, and come pick up a packet. Make a mama hen with her little chickies walking in the grass. All right, boys and girls, thanks so much for watching me, Miss Lisa at the Crafty Corner. I will be here again next week with another craft for you to make. Come on down to the library and come see us. Bye now.